Welcome back, everybody. Today I've got a case of Nivel Arena Stellar Blade cards, and in each case there are 24 of these boxes, and as you can see on the box right here it says there are 24 packs per little box, and basically I'm going to start opening these. There's our hits. So we got 48 commons, 22 rares, 10 SRs, 6 URs, and 2 leader cards. And now I'll quickly show you what the hits are. So this is what you can expect to get in, sorry there's a little bit of a glare, but there we go, there's the Stellar Blade. Let's see if I can turn off this light real quick. There we go, that's a little bit darker, but you can kind of see the cards. So there's 110 cards total, or just options. If we go to the rares, you can see them all here. Going a little bit slow. So there's our SRs. Got 10 of those, and all of these can be signed for the SRs and above. So we got 10 SRs and 6 URs. Kind of going quick so these videos aren't too long. And then the SPRs are basically the SRs and URs combined, if I remember correctly. And you can see they're signed, and you can see more of the character, and the foil's better. And nothing's there. So I'm going to go to the SBL or PL. So this is SPL. There are 4 options, and you can see there's different art styles. You got 2 for this one and 2 for this one. You can kind of see the signature there, and then I believe it's SSL, which is the special one. So that's the very special one. I'll zoom up. So I believe this is the most expensive too. So you can see it's the nice character image, and the signature's changed. So that's what we're looking for. Hopefully we'll get some fun stuff. So the plan is to make multiple videos. I'm going to be opening up 4 boxes at once, and then I'll take a break, and then we'll start up another video. So we're going to be opening box 1, 2, 3, and 4. Let me turn on my light again so it's a little bit brighter. There we go. And we'll start on box 1. So I started to play this game a little bit, and then I got super busy and had to move. And I didn't really finish it after, but I still want to because it was actually pretty fun. Alright, so I guess we'll go kind of slow on the first maybe box or 2. So this video might be longer than all the other ones, just so we can see all the commons and rares once, but after a while those commons and rares are going to get a little boring, so we'll skip on to the last card. And let's see how I want to do this. I did set up my camera a little bit differently, just so it's more of a top-down view. So hopefully that works a little bit better. And then I'm also trying a headset mic this time, so my mic's not in the way. And I got to think of a lot of things to talk about while I'm opening this many packs. So yeah, usually I'll make all the videos, so like I said, I'll open 4 boxes at once and take a break. And then at the very end, I'll also make a video of all the hits and basically all the data that I can figure out. Like I'll show you all the URs you get in a case, which should be 1 per box, and same with the leaders would be 1 per box. And then I'll just show all the sign cards I got. And then I'll probably, usually I open the second case. I do not record that one, but I'll make a stats video on that, and then I'll compare case 1 and case 2. So that's the plan, and while I was talking, I was able to open up all these packs. So let's see what we get. So that's a cool common. So as you can see, you get 5 commons, and the last card will be a rare or better. And one sec. I'll also show these because in a case you get some posters. Kind of cool. It's the box art. Although they did get a little bit bent on the top, but that's okay. Okay. It's kind of a cool one. So it looks like we got our first SR, as you can see on the bottom there. These are kind of fun. If you play the game, it's a little bit of a joke. So that's a cool looking SR. And just a reminder, all the SR cards and above, so basically SRs and URs, have a signature version. It's interesting looking at a card like this because that one actually looked better than an SR. Oh, that's a fun common. Alright, it's a cool one. I'm not 100% sure, but I think a lot of this art is custom art just for Nivel Arena. Basically, it's not art from within the game. For some of this, anyways. It's kind of a cool one, too. So there's our rare. So this will be my 7th and 8th Nivel Arena cases I've opened. So I've got a small bit of experience opening these. And they've only been around for about 1 year now, the company, or as far as making cards. Something I've noticed too is the green cards are usually monsters, and these orangish colored cards are usually characters. There's our rare. And also, each one of these boxes usually has 1 sign card, and some of them have 2. That's a cute chibi one for the rare. Alright, looks like we got our UR. That's a cute one for a common. And we have the dude. I forget his name. Oh, Adam. It's Adam and Eve. Alright, that's a very nice looking UR. URs can trick you because they almost look like the sign card. So if you don't have the sign version, a UR is a nice backup option. Got a rare. Another rare. So yeah, the fun thing about Nivel Arena is you get most of the commons and rares in one box. Usually you're missing a few rares, because you will get doubles. There's a rare. And this is consistent with the other ones, but there's always one pack in one of these boxes that has a double rare in the back of it. I'm not sure why, but that's been a consistent thing. So we're about halfway done with this first box. We're still looking for a leader and a sign card and a few more SRs, and there's one. It's kind of cool how she has that different outfit. Basically not her classic one. Another SR. It's probably my favorite common. We got a rare. Alright, still searching for the sign card. It's like a chibi monster. It's kind of funny. I can't really tell what's going on there. And a rare. Another rare. This is making me want to finish the game. But I can't exactly do that at the moment. I don't think we've seen that common yet. A rare. Ooh. Oh my gosh, we already got... Look at that. SPL. So we got we got the sign card already in box number 1. Leader card. I don't think it's the really good one. Nope, but it's very nice. So we got Raven. There's the other side. So this one I definitely need to sleeve. And there we go. That's crazy, you got that right away. So with my experience opening the other cases, if you get the leader sign card in a box, you also get another sign card. So there actually, if it's consistent, there should be a sign card in here. And another thing, this was only one of the sets. If you get the leader card, you don't get a leader sign card. You don't get the other leader card. So we'll actually see if that's consistent. And there's our sign card I just called out. It's funny. See, I called it. SPR. There we go. Eve. So that's consistent with the other boxes or other cases. So it's kind of fun. We're starting off with a really good box, even though it might get slightly boring later on, but we'll find out. All right, so now I know I don't have anything else. That's nice rare. I'm slightly sorting these cards out too, so you might be hearing me stack them. So usually you get 2 signed cards per case, so I'm still going to be looking for another one. And we'll see if this leader's here, and it's not, so that is also interesting. There's our rare. That's a cool rare. So basically that signed one replaced our rare. So another way to look at that is if you open one of these boxes and you get a leader that's not signed, you should know that you should not get a signed leader card, and it would be dead in the way that you're not getting a leader signed. So that's all our commons. It's quite a few for one small box. That's our stack of rares. Basically 1 per pack, except if you get something better like these SRs. So just a reminder, there are 10 SRs and I got 4, so I'm missing 6. And for the URs, there are 6 total, and I only got this one. So you technically probably need 6 of these, and you'd have to get super lucky to get each of the URs. So the URs are a little bit difficult to get. Okay, so we're at the 17-minute mark, and now I gotta open up these next boxes. And I will try to do that quicker. I noticed my first video on the other cases when I was opening packs, the first video was the longest too, because I do a lot of talking. I just got this play mat today as well of Elig from Nikkei, another shift up product, which I'm sure everybody knows about by now. Because Nikkei is very popular for trading cards. And Nivel Arena did 4 different sets for Nikkei. They did set number BT01, 2, and 3. And then they did a special version called SB01 for Nivel Arena boxes and sets. They're actually doing an SB02 set in a few weeks. I might get a case of that, but I'm not sure at the moment. I've kind of spent a lot of money lately, so I gotta try to make it back before I get more stuff. That's the plan, at least. So yeah, I should be having a whatnot show. Maybe posting some of these on eBay too for some of these sign cards in the future. It's got a rare. Hopefully this mic sounds alright too. Like I said, it's a new mic. So I got an SR. And a rare. See, that's interesting. We'll quickly look at that. We've got 2 commons there, same pose and everything, except the outfit is different. So that's something to just noticed in this set. So we got an SR here. It's a very nice one. So it's SR number 2. Rare. Another rare. Another rare. Another rare. And a rare. As you can see about by now on box number 2, we are starting to get boring commons. I shouldn't say boring, I just mean we've seen them all. So there's our double rare pack. And we're still looking for a leader card that's not signed. That was a really cool common. It's too bad that one wasn't a foil. I also don't remember that one yet. That was just a rare. Ooh, we got a SPR coming. Nice, that's a good one. That's a cool reflection on her weapon there. And what she's wearing is really awesome. I'm going to check something real quick. So sometimes the back of these cards have light scratches. It looks like this one slightly does right there, I believe. So just a thing to look out for. The unfortunate thing is it's usually the signed cards and the other cards are fine. It's a rare. SR. It's a nice one. And a rare. Another rare. Huh, that's something I just noticed because they were right next to each other. It's essentially the same card, or same pose, different background though. One's an SR, one's a rare. Just an observation as I was setting those down. Ooh, we got another signed card, which again is the second signed card for the second box. So basically we got 4 in 2 boxes is what I was trying to say. SR. That's a really cool one. It'd be nice to get that one signed. So if I got 24 boxes, I should get at least 24 signed cards, and some of them have 2. If I remember correctly, in the other box I opened last time, I got 30 signed ones total. Rare. Still looking for a leader card. We need the UR, which it looks like it's right here. So there's our UR. This URs look so good. Another rare. I don't recall seeing that one yet. Next rare. And we got 2 more packs. Still looking for a leader. Basically a normal leader card. Oops. Rare. Guess it's this last pack. Yep, there's our first leader card. That's normal. There it is. So this one's Eve, double-sided. You'll get 1 of these per box, and like we said, there's only 2 total, so if you get a case, you're going to get a lot of the same one. And I'll explain all that in my final video when I talk about all the cards I got in a full case. Alright, halfway done with this video. We got 2 more boxes. Then I'll pause it, and there'll be another video of me opening up the next 4 boxes. So now we've pretty much seen all the commons and rares. I guess we can go over that box real quick, but I won't go over the rares. We'll go over the SRs. So we got box 2, we got those 4. And then we got 2 signed cards, the leader and the UR. I'm actually standing up while doing this too. Every time I make a video, usually I'm sitting down, so I might get a little tired of standing too. I have to switch it up between videos. So some other things I'm going to get and make videos of are the Nikkei wafer cards for volume 5. I currently got those shipping right now. So maybe between now and 1 week there'll be a video of that. And then Brown Dust 2 for Weiss is coming in a few weeks. And I did pre-order a case of that, so hopefully that makes it to me in a nice time. Excuse me, in a nice time frame. All right. All right, now we're going to go quicker. And we already got something. SP already got the sign card. First pack. There we go. Got Raven. Yep, I can see there's a slight line right there. I don't know if you can see it on the video that well. Actually, I don't see it when I'm looking at my camera. Alright, so we'll go to the last few cards and attempt to make this video quicker. We'll just look at the fun stuff. So we've got an SR. So yeah, my YouTube profile, I also added links to my Whatnot profile and my eBay profile. So if you see me open up packs of stuff, there could be a chance those cards are on one of those two sites. For eBay it would be a listing, and for Whatnot it would be having a show. So there's our leader card for Eve. It's the second one of those we got. Rare. 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 Got two rares in a row. Interesting observation. Same pose and look, different background and outfit. When they announced Stellar Blade, oh, we got something here. I'll pause a moment. Ooh, that's a cool looking one. That's a nice color. I just got distracted on what I was talking about. So that's interesting. Box 1, 2, and 3 all had 2 sign cards. So I'm on 6 sign cards right now, which basically means I'm probably going to stop getting sign cards in the other videos. There's a rare. Oh yeah, so what I was going to say is when they announced Stellar Blade, there's not that many characters in the game, so I was kind of wondering how they were going to make a ton of different characters and cards. So got a rare there. But it seems like they chose to do a lot of the same characters and just give them different outfits. So that's kind of just basically an interesting way to do it. Got an SR. SR. Like, I think that's the only Lily card there is, but I'm not sure. There could be another. That was a rare. Rare. And rare. Rare. So it's a little bit interesting in knowing the card pack. So we still know one of these has to be the double rare pack, since we have not seen that yet. There's our SR. We also haven't seen our leader, so you can kind of somewhat predict what cards are in the last few packs. There's our rare. Oh, we don't. Do we have our UR yet? I actually don't even remember if we got that. Some of these rare and common cards are really nice. I wish they were foiled. Alright, so there's our UR, which almost looks signed, but it's not. That's a cool one. So I believe we need a leader and a double rare pack. See, there's our double rare. And this one's our leader. Maybe it wasn't. Did we already get the leader? I don't remember. There's a rare. Oh yes, we did get the leader. See, I only saw 2 leader cards, so I was like, oh, we didn't get it yet, but I forgot we got the signed one and it replaces one of these. That was me not thinking. So we technically did get 3 leader cards. Alright, box number 4. Still haven't seen the, I guess it's Raven leader card, I believe. It also has the explains what you get in each pack too on the cards. Alright. I guess I didn't have anything to say while I was opening those. It's always hard to think of something to say. Alright. Got a rare. One moment, organizing stuff real quick. Okay, there we go. Speed through this. Got a rare. Alright, we got a SPR. That's an interesting one. I actually don't know who that is in the game, but it says TACHY if I am reading that correct. I do not remember her while I was playing. Alright, so that was signed card. Oh, we got our leader. There is the green leader. Alright, so that means since we got this, I automatically know I do not have a signed leader card, since I just got this one. I can't say that for sure, but according to our first box, you don't get a leader if you get a signed one. Rare. A lot of rares in a row. There's an SR. Another SR. And a rare. 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 And a rare. Still looking for our UR. And there it is. We have seen that one. So with 4 boxes open, we've seen 4 of the URs, which mean, or 4 URs. But that one was a double, so we still haven't seen 3 of them basically. So that'll be in another video. Rare. SR. Now that was a little bit interesting because I remember in every other case and box, all the SRs you get would be different SRs. But I'm pretty sure I just opened those 2 in a row in the same box. So that's, I don't know if that's happened before. There's our double rare pack. SR. Rare. And we got 3 more packs, and I'm not sure we got much else in here. Unless we got another sign card, which would be crazy to get 4 in a row. Rare. And last pack, it is an SR. Alright, I'll zoom out a little bit, but that's where I'm placing all the cards. Alright, see everybody in the next video.